let's go to rhythm. Another video in the series of Ola getting super fucking excited about shit. I've been getting more and more into Morningstar products, and I'm not sponsored by Morningstar in any ways or form. I just found out about them through a video that was shared on my Discord, and I did release a video showing this little MC6 Pro using that with a nano cortex and how amazing that was. But today I'm also going to use the MC6 Pro together with the Morningstar ML5R. And I'll tell you why this is amazing if you're a user of analog pedals on your pedal board, but you don't want to tap dance that much. So the ML5R is basically a 5-pedal looper, or a buffered looper, I would say, where you connect all your pedals, and then by MIDI you can control the order of the pedals and also which ones are engaged. Basically making your analog pedal board MIDI controllable. Hallelujah. Hell yeah. Throughout the years of me playing live, I've always wanted to use pedals live, but I really hate to do the tap dancing thing where, you know, you play rhythm and then if you want to go to a clean with a delay, you have to first shut off the one pedal and then turn on two. So basically you have to tap dance everywhere. And while I'm playing, it's very tough for me because I can't do two shit at once, you know? But with the ML5R, it basically solves everything in this regard. So on this pedal board right here, I'm super excited about because this is basically my pedal board for using live with the Haunted. That's how I built it, at least. If I'm going to use it live with the Haunted, that remains to be seen. But I built it as I would use it with the Haunted. And dude, I'm freaking amazed by this. Dude, I'm so happy. The cool thing about all of this is that this rig is now fully fucking analog going into this amplifier. Okay, it's on. Except, obviously, for the wireless, which is digital. And that is the only piece of equipment in this setup that is adding any type of latency. All of these inputs and outputs in the looper and the ML5 looper are buffered fully analog. So this thing right here is sending MIDI to this thing, turning on and off different pedals or reordering them if you need to. And hell yeah, that's it. So just to walk through my little setup right here, I'm using a Shure wireless going in here. This goes into my wah pedal actually. So the wah pedal is the first in the single path, even though it's way over here. There's a little patch cable going all the way here. And from the wah, it goes to the ML5 input right there. From Sende, it's going to the chug light pedal. This is actually sort of like set up for a crunch tone. So not necessarily for a chugging rhythm tone. Then in loop B, I have a chug EQ boost with an added mid kind of notch right there. Perfect for leads. Then I have the chug pedal right there. That's the main tone, I would say, both for rhythm and for lead. And then I have this blue pedal, which I probably shouldn't show, but it's some effects, okay? You know, pretty straightforward. Only 4 different pedals for a live tone, basically. And all of these pedals have an individual loop on this ML5R right there. And I program and set this MC6 Pro up to have 6 different presets right here: rhythm, crunch, lead, rhythm high, extra clean, super lead. And all of these sounds are basically just variations of these 4 pedals and switching them around a little bit. So I'm gonna demonstrate real quick. The output of the ML5 is going to this KSR power amplifier right there and this cabinet. And what you're gonna hear is the microphone signal of this VR2 microphone, okay? Can you also see that it says the chug board in the center? That's the bank name. How cool is that? And all these colors, I assigned them in this app that Morningstar has. Very simple. All right, let's start with clean. So we have beautiful, right? Let's go to rhythm. So on this preset right here, the only thing that's engaged is the chug pedal and nothing else. So And dude, when we designed the chug pedal, it was basically making, you know, my preamp for my type of tone. And even on the quad cortex, I'm using capture of the chug pedal because it's just the fucking best, man. And now in this rig, that's it right there. The chug pedal into the KSR power amplifier. That's a 2 power amplifier. Dude. Dude, it makes me so happy, but I haven't even shown the cool parts yet. On this button, we have a crunch, and for this, I was thinking, you know, with the Honda, we have a bunch of clean parts. I never use a real clean sound with the Honda. I always use a crunch sound when it's like a, you know, a calm section. So when I press the crunch button, the chug pedal and this chug secret pedal is engaged. And then this is off, so that we're bypassed, I would say. Pretty cool, huh? And then on the lead tone, as you can hear, I have the chug EQ boost engaged, the chug pedal, and this chug blue pedal right there. So very cool, huh? And then I have a rhythm high, which is basically the chug, EQ boost, and the chug pedal. I'm not using this, really, it's just to showcase, but it's a little bit extreme. Basically, EQ boost is boosting like a frequency around 700 hertz, something like that, into the chug pedal. And then we have extra clean, which is, listen to this. And this is actually none of these engaged, only the blue pedal right here. Very nice. And then I have super lead, which is basically all the 4 pedals going, and it's going to be insane. So it's basically all these 4 pedals engaged. Now, another problem that one would have with using pedals like this and doing loops like this and bypassing shit is that if you have some sort of like a delay or reverb pedal going, you know, that's going to get cut off when you change this in between the presets. Well, that's the cool thing about the ML5R. It has a trail mode. So basically, if you have a delay pedal or a reverb pedal or a doubler, then that spillover will carry on to the next preset. Let's do the repeats very long. So we do that. So it's basically, it's solving everything, man. Dude, it feels like I've been excited by so much stuff lately, but this has me super duper excited. As of right now, I'm only using 1 output going into this thing, and I'm kind of thinking of a way to bring this out and have 2 outputs, one going to my amplifier cabinet live, and then going to the mixing desk with an impulse response. And I was thinking of bringing this little tone neck, so you can put that here, on the side right there, and you would split up the signal, one going to this and one going to the amplifier, and just using the impulse response loader on the tonics right there. Oh my God! Technology these days, man. I'm so happy. Now, I have a gig coming in the... Why am I looking at my arm? I don't have a watch, even. But I have a gig coming in the upcoming days, and it might be a little too close to use something like this to try out, but I really, really want to. So maybe I'm going to make a vlog out of this and try it out. And it's going to be amazing. We'll just have to see if I dare. Because, I mean, hell yeah. What I really like is just like, this is all analog. Except this. But, you know, knowing that I can plug in a guitar cable straight into the input right here, and it's fully analog, ha! You know? Dude, hello. Ola Englund. So that's it right there. That's all I wanted to show. Fucking Morningstar ML5R. Dude, if you have a pedal board with a bunch of pedals, that's it. I think they have a bigger one too that fits 10 individual loops for 10 pedals or more. I mean, this is basically... I could fit one more pedal on here and use one more pedal. And I think the coolest part is that you can reorder them. So if you have like a modulation pedal, you can decide where to put it. Do you want to... Hell yeah. That's it. That's all I wanted to show. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.